everyone. Today what I'd like to do is show you my Super Animals card collection. Here in Australia we get these in the supermarket. When you spend over $20 at Woolworths you get one of these. And there's certain things that you can purchase that will get you more. So usually when we do the shopping we end up with a little handful of these things. And what they do is you open them up like that. And you get rid of that little bit there. And then these ones, so then you end up with 4 cards. So, put them there. These are the cards that I've collected so far. There's quite a lot of them there. So then to put your cards, to store your cards, you can then buy a folder from Woolworths. It may look like this. Okay, and inside are a heap of beautiful glossy pages. And here we go, this is where the cards start. So you can see there's all the numbers for the different cards, and this plastic sleeve sits in front of them, so you pop your card in the sleeve. Okay, so what we're going to do is put the cards into the pocket. Okay, so I've already put them into number order, and what they are, Woolworths have done a heap of different things like this. They did baby animals, they've done Aussie animals, they've done, there was a sticker collection at one point, but these ones are super, Super Animals. I think that might be reversed when you're reading it. So they're all in order. To the blue ones are fastest. So the first few will be the fastest animals. And then it goes into toughest. And then deadliest. I think we have a few of the deadliest here in Australia. We have, where I live, we get lots and lots of brown snakes. So they're a little bit scary, but that's alright. The smartest. The fiercest. The weirdest. The sneakiest. The loudest. I don't think we have heaps of loud animals in Australia. We've got lots of loud birds. A kookaburra, where I live, we get lots of kookaburras and heaps of kangaroos. The Shyest. So for anybody who's watching this that is wondering whereabouts I live in the sort of southeastern region of South Australia. So we get lots and lots and lots of kangaroos. I live out on a small farm. So we have mobs of 30 or 40 or more kangaroos come past the front of the house most mornings, and kookaburras most days sitting on the front fence posts. And unfortunately we also get the brown snakes, so we've had a few close calls with brown snakes, but that's alright, we're technically in their territory, I suppose. Okay, so let's start by putting, what have we got? We've got the fastest. Is the first section. We've got the black mamba snake. And it says, it is the longest and fastest venomous snake in Africa. That doesn't sound like a great combination, but anyway, that's number 1. Number 3, I don't have all of the cards yet. There's 108 to collect. Number 3 is the brown hare. We get these at home. Powerful hind legs that help it run effortlessly up to 60 kilometers an hour. Okay, I don't have number 4. Number 5 is the peregrine falcon. It's the fastest animal in the world, and when it dives it can reach 320 kilometers an hour. Okay, the mantis shrimp. The shrimp catches its prey by punching it with the speed of a bullet. That'll do it. Okay, that's number 6. Number 7 is the springbok. That looks a bit African, doesn't it? It says, can a springbok escape a cheetah? Sometimes. While fast, they can also make very sharp turns to escape. Okay, number 8 is the white-throated needletail. What a weird name. In horizontal flight, it flies at over 200 kilometers an hour. I don't think my car goes that fast. That's a bit sad. Okay. The dragonfly. Surely we've all seen a dragonfly. The fastest ones can fly up to 70 k's an hour. That's pretty cool. We recently had a whole mob of dragonflies come past home. There was probably like, I don't know, 100 or so in a big swarm that just stayed on our back lawn for like a week or two. It was really weird. You had to sort of fight your way down the lawn. I don't know where they came from. Okay, number 10 is the blue wildebeest. Looks a bit skinny there, doesn't it? It can run up to 80 kilometers an hour, making it one of the fastest mammals. Okay, number 11 is the free-tailed bat. The bats come in to drink from our pool at night. It's pretty cute. Okay, why are they called the jets of the bat world? They can fly at 80 kilometers an hour and over 3 k's above the ground. Number 12, the warthog. They're not the prettiest things in the whole wide world. They can run up to 48 kilometers an hour. That's fairly fast when you look at the weight behind them. Okay, so I'm only missing 2 from that page, number 2 and number 4. Okay, so now we get into the toughest. Let's have a look at the toughest one, actually. The new ones that I've just opened up, I think one of them, there's 2 from the toughest. These 2, and I think I might even need them, but we'll check that in a second. Okay, number 13 is the African buffalo. And they protect themselves using their large horns. Okay, so I don't have 14, but we've just opened it in my new pack. So 14 is the honey badger. And they have such thick, loose-fitting skin that they can easily twist and wriggle away from a predator. That's weird. That's 14. Pop that in there. Okay, 15 is the greater one-horned rhinoceros. Yeah, we don't get those in Australia. How do males protect themselves when fighting? Their skin is 1.5 centimeters thick and forms large folds that act like inbuilt armor plates. 1.5 centimeters, that's pretty gross. Number 16 is the emperor penguin. They keep their young warm in the freezing cold by huddling together, keeping them in between their legs and shuffling to stay warm. Okay, number 17 is the banded mongoose. Can they catch large, dangerous animals? Yes. When they work together as a team, they are tough enough to catch a cobra. Cobra, however you say that. Okay. Number the bar-tailed godwit. Geez, some of these have weird names. The poor things. How far can this bird fly without stopping? Whoa, 11,500 k's. That's a bit. Number 19, the koala. Now these, for anybody who doesn't know, they look really cute and cuddly and beautiful and warm and fuzzy. But when they fight, they sound like wild pigs. We were camping at one point on the river somewhere, and one of these come barreling past the tent and was growling at us through the tent, and we didn't know it was a koala. We thought it was a pig that was about to break through our tent and kill us all. So we were terrified. We get up in the morning and it's one of these cute little fuzzy things sitting outside the door. There's been other stories where they've actually got into the tents and then just run around like crazy. They've got really long claws, but what does it say about them? Why don't toxic eucalyptus leaves make koalas sick? Special bacteria in their stomach that they get as a baby from eating their mum's poo digests the leaves. Ew. Okay, number 20 is the Bactrian. I think that's how you pronounce it. Bactrian camel. How do the camels survive in the desert? Their humps store fat so they can survive when there's no food. We had to study them in school. Okay. Oh my goodness, how do you pronounce that? Boreal chorus frog. That's my attempt at pronouncing it. And they can survive in the freezing cold snow because they've got a natural antifreeze in their blood. Strange. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but each of these things has a little pocket that it slides into. You can sort of see that there. And it just sits in its pocket. Okay, number 22 is the monarch butterfly. Why is that in the toughest? How far can it travel? To get to a warmer climate, these butterflies can migrate almost 5,000 k's. That's crazy. Okay, number 23 is the pronghorn. They're a bit funny looking. What makes this antelope so tough? They can go days without water and can survive in extreme weather conditions. The black woodpecker. Never seen a woodpecker, they're pretty cool though. How strong is a woodpecker's beak? Strong enough to make holes in trees. Who would have thought? Okay, that's the last of the toughest. I've got all of them. Okay. The deadliest. Is the brown snake in here? Should be. It's not, but I'm not sure that I've got them all. So it might be. The prairie rattlesnake is number 25. I think they're American. How much venom does it use in a single bite? About 300 times more than it needs. Bit of a show off. The leopard seal. Looks too cute to be deadly. As skillful hunters, they catch fish, squid, penguins, and even other seals. Well, there you go. "27. The southern corroboree frog." It's coloured so brightly to warn its predators that it is deadly to eat. There you go, don't eat one of them. I don't have number 28, but oops. Number 29 is the oyster toadfish. Jesus, that's not very pretty. Look at that. Why is it so deadly? It has venom injected spines. Ew. Okay, 30 is the saw-scaled viper, which, oh my leg is dying. How do they inject their venom? With long hollow fangs that are usually folded against the roof of its mouth. The saltwater crocodile. These things are huge. How do crocodiles kill large animals? Launching out of the water, they pull their prey into the water and roll again and again in a death roll. I'm pretty sure alligators do a very similar thing, but they're a bit smaller. That's my understanding anyway. Okay, I don't have 33, but I have 34, which is the common hippo. How do they show aggression? By opening their mouth extremely wide to expose their large and curved teeth. But they do have curly teeth. I don't know if you can see that. It's a bit weird. Never noticed that. Okay. 35 is the oh my goodness. Anopheles mosquito. For the other countries that get mozzies, I'm pretty sure you get them everywhere. Aren't they just the most annoying things in the whole world? My goodness. Is a mosquito really the world's deadliest animal? Yes. They carry diseases such as malaria, which kills at least 660,000 people each year. Well, there you go. They're annoying and deadly. 35. The last one is the African wild dog. Check out the ears on it. Is it a better hunter than the African lion? Yes. Wild dogs have an 80% success rate compared to a lion's 30%. I suppose they're smaller and more agile. Okay, now into the smartest. I expect there'll be some monkeys in here. Look at that first one. Bornean orangutan. How do they learn all they need to know about life in the forest? From their mother. Babies stay with mum until 7 or 8 years old. Wow. Woodpecker finch is number 38. What does the woodpecker finch use cactus spines for? As a tool to probe and catch grubs from trees. That's pretty clever. Righto. 39. The smartest green tree frog. What trick can a tree frog use to make its call louder? It has been known to sit in a drain pipe whilst calling, which amplifies the sound. The brown rat is number 40. Rats, like humans, live in most areas of the world, so they're known as explorers. Number 41 is a New Caledonian crow. We have crows. They're nasty buggers. They probably a bit too much information for everybody, but they like to peck the eyes out of the newborn lambs. So when you're on the farm, you've got to go around and find all these lambs that have had crows at them. Poor little things. A sea otter. Otters float on their back, balancing a rock on their stomach to crack open shellfish. Wow, there you go. That's very cool. 43 is the American alligator. So it wasn't too far behind the crocodile. How do alligators trick and catch birds? By balancing nesting material on their snouts to entice them down, and then they snap. Sneaky. I don't have 44, but I've got 45, which is the chipmunk. These are so cute. How do they survive winter when there's little food? By working hard in summer and storing lots of food in their nests. Like on over the hedge, I suppose. Okay, 46 is the acorn woodpecker. Where do they hide acorns to survive winter? In special holes they drill into trees, like you can see him doing there. 47, the chimp. Another monkey. How do chimps catch their favourite treats, termites? They make a tool out of a long piece of grass to pull the termites out of their mound. The American beaver. How do beavers make their home in the water? They move stones, branches, and even cut down large trees to build dams. Okay, so I'm only missing one from here. Okay, now we're up to the fiercest. What have we got? 49, the grizzly bear. Is a cougar or wolf any match? No, a grizzly will easily overpower any animal. 51, so I obviously don't have 50. The killer whale. How do killer whales catch seals? They can't beach themselves, and they can beach themselves and then drag the seals back into the ocean. The Bengal tiger is number 52. How does a tiger keep its claws sharp? They pull their claws back inside their paws when they're walking. Like a normal cat, I suppose. Okay, the Komodo dragon. These are cool. We had to learn how to speak Indonesian in school and we got to look at these. They're huge and they run up trees and stuff. Is it his bacteria-filled mouth that kills its prey? It's actually a combination of their sharp teeth and the venom. The fossa? How does a fossa catch a lemur? It can climb, jump and dart between branches with great speed. I don't have 55, but I've got 56, which is a European wolf. Is the wolf a good hunter? Yes, when it works with other wolves, it can kill large prey up to 10 times its size. Number 57 is the polar bear. What is this bear's favourite way to hunt seals? Grabbing seals as they pop their head out of the holes in the pack of ice to take a breath. Okay, so 58 is another one that I needed that we opened in today's packet. And that is the spotted hyena. Why does it giggle when it feeds on a carcass? It's a warning sign to other hyenas to leave it alone. 59 is the Africanized honeybee. And it's more fierce than the common bee because they send up to 4 times more attackers and will chase you further. And a wolverine. It's number 60. Would it stand up to a wolf? Yes, they'll even try to steal a kill from a bear. That takes some guts. So we're only missing 2. Okay, these ones are the weirdest. So 62, I don't have 61. 62 is the shoebill stork. My goodness, look at that beak. The purpose of the beak is to catch large fish, frogs and snakes. The straight tenrec is 63. And when it's scared, it raises the spikes on its head and neck straight up. Is the eastern tube-nosed bat. Which find food at night by using their amazing tube nose. They sniff out sweet fruits and flowers. Okay, the three-toed sloth. Yeah, funny looking. I like sloths. How do they camouflage in trees? They move slowly and algae grows on their wet fur. Did you know sloths have extra bones in their neck that allows them to turn their head up to 270 degrees? Whoa. There's also a thing I read on sloths that said that quite a few of them pass away each year because when they fall out of their tree when they're sleeping, they grab hold of what they think is a branch and it's actually their own arm and they fall to their death. Silly sloths. Okay, I don't have 66 but I have 67. And that's the nine-banded armadillo. How does it move around in its shell? The armoured plates have flexible bands between them to allow movement. 67. 68 is the narwhal. Narwhal? Something like that. Their spiral tusk can grow to over 2.5 meters. I don't know if you can see that. There's like a thing there, no, you can sort of see it. The tusk in front of them, like a big spike. 69 is a marabou stork. Why does it have a big red throat sac? To use as social display. I don't have 70, but I have 71, which is a southern elephant seal. What is the purpose of their trunk-like nose? Only the males have the large nose, which they use to make loud roaring sounds. And the last of the weirdest is the Sega antelope. Why does it have such a strange nose? To filter dust from the air during summer and to warm the air in winter. See, so 3 missing from there. Okay, the sneakiest. So, what have we got? What did we finish on? These ones are numbered 72. So I don't have 73, but I do have 74, which is the Gaboon viper. And it hunts by ambush. They lie in wait until a meal walks past. 75 is the Asian coal. It lays its eggs in other birds' nests. Clever. 76 is the snow leopard. These are beautiful, aren't they? The snow leopards have great camouflage and can leap up to 15 meters. 77 is the tawny frogmouth. They stay very still and look like a part of a tree branch. 78 is the clouded leopard. What unusual method does it use to sneak up on its prey? It hangs upside down under tree branches. 79 is the, magnificent frigate bird, something like that. Yeah, that for a chest. How does a frigate bird capture other birds' chicks? It swoops and grabs them from the nest without a sound. 80 is the tokay gecko. They look like they've been painted. It sneaks up quietly before pouncing and catching its prey in its mouth. The alligator snapping turtle. Which it has a worm-shaped tip on its tongue that it uses to lure fish and then snap them up. 82. 83 is the cuckoo bee. Where do the females lay their eggs? In the nests of other bee species. Another sneaky one. I suppose we are in the sneaky section. Last of the sneakiest is the barn owl. Very pretty. Reminds me of Harry Potter. How does the barn owl sneak up on its prey? It can fly silently. Okay. The loudest. Now we're getting right to the bottom of our pile. I'll show you what's left. Only that out of that whole big deck we had. 85 is the black and gold howler monkey. And you can hear you can hear a group of them up to 5 kilometers away. '86 is the Asian elephant, which they increase the volume of their trumpeting by changing the size of their nostrils. '87 is the hyacinth macaw. Why does the macaw have such a loud squawk? To communicate, mark territory and identify each other. The bladder cicada. My pronunciation is probably way off with a lot of these, but that's right, you get the point. Why does the cicada have such a large bottom? The male's bottom acts as an echo chamber which makes their calls louder. There's some people I know like that. Right, 89 is oh my goodness, the pronunciation's getting worse. Siamang, Shimang. Who knows? Weird monkey thing. They make a loud call because they have a large inflatable throat sac. Okay, 90 is the power saw cricket. That sounds remarkably noisier than the normal cricket. How do they produce such a loud chirp? By stridulation, or rubbing their wings together. Okay, I don't have 91, but I have 92, which is the Weddell seal. Are these seals loud underwater as well? Yes, they are. They're so loud you can hear them through ice. And again, I'm pretty sure I know some people like that. The water boatman. Can you still hear it when it dives underwater? Yes, even though 99% of its sound is lost. 94 is the oil bird. How do these birds navigate in the dark? They nest in caves and make clicking sounds that bounce off the walls. 95 is the North Atlantic right whale. And they scream, make gunshot noises, blows, warbles, up calls and down calls. They just make a lot of noise. Tiger pistol shrimp. How is that possibly noisy? Where does this shrimp get its name? They snap their large claw, making a loud, sharp, crackling noise like a pistol. Oh, there you go. So we're missing one from that one. Okay, we're up to 97 and we're on the Shyest. The hooping crane, however you want to pronounce that. Why do they dance? To attract a male, they jump up and down, bob their heads, flap their wings, and call loudly. Once again, a lot like the females that you see at clubs. 98 is the mandrill. Are these the ones with the red bums? They look like they could be the ones with the red bums. Why does the alpha male make deep grunting noises? It means that it's time for the troop to move. The black-tailed train bearer, which has a tail that is nearly 3 times as long as its body. That's number 100. 101 is the western lowland gorilla, which shows its strength by beating on its chest. 102 is the blue peafowl, which displays its tail feathers to attract a male. 103 is the red-capped manakin, which bobs up and down, side to side, and moonwalks. Dancing bird. The bluebird of paradise. That's a nice name. The male impresses the female by showing his amazing feathers, sometimes even upside down. 105 is the caper cayley, which, what is this bird's bizarre courtship display? Tail fanned out, wings held down, and making wheezing sounds. There you go. The ring-tailed lemur is 106. And how do males stink fight? By rubbing scent from a gland on their wrist onto their tail and flicking it at each other. That's disgusting. And 107 is the last one I have because I don't have 108, and that's the common teal. How does this bird attract a mate? It displays by dipping its bill into the water, whistling, tipping its head back, and raising its wings. Okay, so, and that's the end of the book there. That shows all of the cards that you can get. Let me show you. Oops, that's not ripped the page. They're all the cards that you can get in their different sections. And yeah, that's the folder, which is now full of my cards. I've only got a few left to collect and then I'll be all done. See, that page is done. That's all. Thank you for watching this today, and thank you for helping me put all of my cards into my folder. See you all next time.